Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my role ends here, and at this point, I would like to call on the Senior Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Mrs. Elizabeth Hawa-Eli, to continue with the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much for holding the fort. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maada, Honorable Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, my Minister, Ministers of Government, Chairperson, Parliamentary Committee on Fisheries, our Chairperson, Honorable Members of Parliament, reputable banks here present, the Commissioner General, National Revenue Authority, our partner, key partner, our dynamic Deputy Minister of Fisheries, Haja Aissata Abdullahi Kamara, the President of Industrial Fisheries and Industrial Fisheries Company, Mr. Mohamed Basim, the religious leaders present here, staff of the Ministry of Fisheries, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the Fourth Estate. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all present here. Honorable Ibrahim Sise, you are welcome. The Chairperson, the CEO, although you are the host for this occasion, on behalf of the Ministry of Fisheries, I welcome you. A special thanks to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Julius Maada, who has consented to grace this occasion in giving the keynote speech. Thank you, sir. It is an honor to be graced by a galaxy of personalities here present. The launch of this facility is an epoch of a groundbreaking event for Sapo Fishing Company. On one hand, and the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources representing the government and people of Sierra Leone on the other hand. The desire to have a fish processing facility is timely. There is no better time than this in Sierra Leone. We say bravo to the MD and CEO and team of the Sapo Fishing Company for this laudable venture. Your Excellency, Ministers of Government, Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, I am humbled to chair this important occasion for the launching of the fish canning factory by Sapo Fishing Company ever in the history of Sierra Leone. In witnessing such improvement in our fish processing industry is a testimony for the hard work of Sapo Fishing Company and the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources. I find myself very lucky to work with a very dynamic and hard-working team led by the Honorable Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Mrs. Princess Tuba, who is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday to you, darling. Today's ceremony is very important to the fishing industry and to us as regulators of the fishing industry. It provides us the opportunity to reflect on how well we are doing in terms of providing the needed services and corporate support to provide the needed jobs for our young men and women in the fishing communities we benefit from. I know the Sabat family from home. These people are very enterprising and always display a high output interventionist approach in their investments. From Sabaj supermarkets in Botan, now diversified his investments with a competing status in the fishing industry. Shortly after the launch by His Excellency the President, the ministry will be proud of having Sapco sardines stocked in the shelves of our supermarkets nationwide. Is this not wonderful? Is it not wonderful for Sierra Leone? It is. Please join me to applaud this outstanding performance of Sapco Fishing Company. With these few remarks, I will now call upon the CEO, the Managing Director of the Sapco Fishing Company, who is going to be ably represented by, please come over. Thank you.
What a beautiful sunny day, everyone. Good morning, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maada Bio. The Chairperson of the Fishery Parliamentary Committee, Honorable Ministers, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. We greatly appreciate your presence. I stand before you today with immense pride and joy as we gather to mark a significant milestone in the journey of Sapco Fishing Company. Established in 2001, our company has weathered the tides of the industry, navigated the challenges, and emerged stronger than ever. Today, we're not just celebrating our history, but also looking towards a promising future. This business venture was born at Sabat Supermarket in Bow City. By request of customers, we started buying fish to retail by kilo in the supermarket. As business progressed, we attracted more customers and started supplying to agents within the southern province. In 2013, Sapco Fishing Company made a strategic decision to expand its operation to the vibrant, dynamic fishing hub of Kisii Freetown. Due to constraints from suppliers in not meeting supply deadline and the desire to meet demand of our customers, we were obliged to get 8 fishing vessels from our Chinese partners to support our growing market. With these vessels, we noticed that herring was one of the first highest catch in all seasons. We now welcome the expansion to Jewel, Freetown. This move was driven by our commitment to excellence and the desire to contribute to the growth of the local community. Since then, we have been an integral part of the thriving maritime landscape of this beautiful city. As we cusp on a new chapter, it is with great excitement that I announce the latest additions to our product line: Sapco Sardines, fish processing, and smoking facility. This venture represents a product expansion, but a testament to our dedication to quality and responsiveness to the evolving needs of our customers. Sapco Sardines are a result of meticulous sourcing, sustainable fishing practices, and a state-of-the-art processing technology. We understand the importance of delivering not just a product, but an experience. The commitment of Sapco Fishing Company to provide you with nothing but the best. Our sardines are not just about taste, they carry with them a legacy of craftsmanship, a commitment to sustainability, and the expertise honed over 2 decades in the industry. Sapco sardines are more than just a commodity. For us, they're a symbol of trust, reliability, and the relentless pursuit of excellence because of the process it took to develop and ensure the quality we believe our product carries. His Excellency, this is not the end of expansion for Sapco Fishing Company. However, I must confess that we have been constrained with space just these few weeks of trial. We have noticed a new investment opportunity and arrangement are at an advanced stage to procure an animal feed mill to handle the waste produce of the sardine factory. This innovation will help to boost the growing aquaculture and the poultry business in the country and beyond. But all this can only be possible if we have the appropriate land space. The production line alone requires 100 meters by 70 meters space, not including the storage and offices. Furthermore, we also have reliable informed that the wastewater from the factory is a valuable liquid organic fertilizer that can be used in vegetable production, and when given the required treatment, management is presently studying this idea and its potential in our country. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Sapco Fishing Company is here to stay and help unlock the fisheries wealth of our beloved nation. With the provision of the required land space for expansion in our intended investment areas derived from the byproducts of this factory, we will boost aquaculture and poultry production, increase fisheries wealth, create more employment for our youths, and increase revenue generation. In this moment of celebration, I would like to express my gratitude to our dedicated team, the people who have been with us through all the way and shine light when darkness was looming, whose hard work and passion have been the driving force behind our success. To our new staff that have joined our amazing team, of which 75% are from the Jewish community and its environs, and 65% of the total workforce are women. We're eager to collaborate with you all. I also extend my deepest appreciation to our loyal customers who have stood with us through thick and thin. As we launch Sapco Sardines, I invite each one of you to embark on this exciting journey with us together. Let us savor the taste of success, celebrate the spirit of innovation, and continue to build a future that is robust and flavorful as Sapco Sardines. Before I end this statement, I will encourage and appreciate everyone in joining me for a round of applause for my father, founder, managing director, and CEO of Sapco Fishing Company, Mr. Mohammed Nadul Sabag, for his enormous sacrifices and dedication and vision that led to this wonderful moment. We couldn't have been prouder. Thank you for being a part of this momentous occasion. Here's to Sapco Fishing Company, to Sierra Leone, and to the bountiful seas that inspire us every day. Cheers to a future filled with prosperity, sustainability, and of course the delectable taste of Sapco sardines. May God bless Sapco Fishing Company. May God bless Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sabag Jr. Yes, this is indeed wonderful. The government and people of Sierra Leone has been yearning for such venture, and now it is at our doorstep. You've heard the genesis of Sabag from both supermarkets, now being the proud producer of sardine. Thank you very much. We may now call on Mr. Basim Mohammed, President, Industrial Fishing Companies Association.
Good morning, everyone. Very nice speech, Mr. Sabah. Your Excellency, retired General Julius Mada Dio, Doctor, Honorable Minister, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Madame Nene, everybody here, ladies and gentlemen, the Fourth Estate, I thank you very much for allowing me to speak today on this occasion. Mr. Sabah is the proprietor of this investment. He is also my brother. We started business together. He was in Bo, I was in Freetown. So his history is very well known to me and everybody here. I think this is a multi-million-dollar investment. It is because of the government's good policies and initiative and encouragement to us to invest in this way and to add value to our products. So this is the first factory in West Africa to bake sardines. This is a great achievement for this country. I thank you, Mr. Sabah. I thank you very much. I thank you very much. I'm very happy today. I have never been here, to be honest with you, but today I'm very impressed. And please keep up the good work. And we will support you all the way. You have done something great for this industry and for this country, and we thank you. And I thank the President for his continuous support to us all. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, President of the Industrial Fishing Companies Association. This is no lip service. The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources is highly determined to rescind the yellow card and to access the EU and other international markets. And this is the first step. A journey of 1,000 miles starts in the step. We have started, Your Excellency. We will move on. I will make you proud, and Sierra will be proud of us leading the team at the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources. I will now call on our dynamic chairperson, Parliamentary Committee on Fisheries, Honorable Nene Levy. You can even sit there and make your seats.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I thought I was going to stand in the sun. But thank you, I'm in the shade, and I think I'm comfortable to address this august body. His Excellency, our President, the President of Sierra Leone, returned Dr. Julius Ministers of Government, colleague members of Parliament, the CEO of this great investment, all protocols observed. Let me add to my eyes. Today is a milestone in the history of fishing companies in Sierra Leone. On behalf of the Parliamentary Committee on Fisheries and Marine Resources, I want to, in advance, congratulate you for this great achievement, this great transformative strides you have taken. Section 93 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, gives Parliament the powers to perform oversight. And I must say that since the inception of this great investment, we have been part of it. We have visited this place several times on several occasions, and each time we see improvements, we tap the CEO at his back to say, keep it up. Today we are here to witness the outcome of our visits as members of Parliament. Among the big 5 game changers, which is Excellency, the President, retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio, launched in this country. We know Fit Salon project is eminent amongst the big 5 changes. But the Fit Salon project will never succeed without us having animal protein in our diets. And therefore today, CEO, sir, I am proud to say we are happy to have you succeed in this direction. You have worked so hard. You have done diligence to this country by way of bringing Sardine factory, like other speakers have said, is something laudable. You deserve a very great applause, and God will bless you for that. The chairperson, His Excellency, sir, when we came here the last time, we spoke to the workers. If Sabaj is to succeed, it has to come from you equally. He has done this great investment not to see it end so soon, but like the son just said, Sabaj is here to stay. And how can Sabaj stay? It's due to your commitment and hard work to the company. The last time I came, I told you that as workers, you are not here to cut away, with respect to you, to cut away the sardines or other products from this industry. We want to help the CEO with this kind of investment to see how we can maximize, profits. He has not just done this as a game, but he wants to see profits equally. Out of the profits, you'll be able to gain good salaries. We now see women as a woman, and interestingly, as the president of the Female Caucus. The last time I came here, I told Sabaj I would want to see more women in this sardine factory. He has done it. Thank you very much for employing our women. Making women useful in society is great. And that is what our father of this nation, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, wants to see. And that's why when we move around ministries, agencies, we make sure that they employ women in places for them at least to earn their living. Thank you. And for employments for the youth, I heard them shouting at the back, can you give Sabaj a great applause? Thank you. Thank you. You have done it. The last time I came, they were very happy to receive even the committee, and they were proud to tell us that you handle them properly, you give them the requisites, what can I say now? The requisite requirements that is needed. You know, I wanted to use the best adjective to describe what you have done for these youths. We normally see youths in fishing. Fishing, the youths, the last time, invited me at Lonely Beach. I was there and I encouraged them to move on with their investments, to move on with their activities, and to do it diligently. Today you've been employed by Mr. Sabaj. Help to move this industry forward. Let us see that Sabaj succeeds and bring into this industry more investments like the son has outlined to us. It is not easy to have investments of this nature. We are proud of you as a parliament. We are proud of you as people's representative. We want to see more investors coming. We want to see more people going into this kind of investments as time goes on. On behalf of Parliament, I want to extend my sincere appreciation for this, and I want us to work together as before and to see that you keep up the good documentation as you've done, and we help you to maximize profits. I want to thank you so much for listening, and I say thank you, Sabaj. Thank you on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. Thank you of the voiceless whom we represent in Parliament. Thank you, and keep up the good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, Honorable Nene. Time is of the essence, and we have been here since this morning, and you know His Excellency has a lot of things to address. So I will call on the next speakers to be precise. Thank you. As we invite, this is not for you, Honorable Ibrahim Sise, but I will invite you now to give a statement. I know you are very keen.
Your Excellency, President Julius Maada, colleagues, cabinet ministers, parliamentary chair on fisheries, members of parliament, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to continue on established protocols. As you all know, in today's global world, trade and investment have become the primary drivers of economic growth and prosperity. Consequently, as a country and as a government, we are making strides in our economic development through trade and investment with the overall objective of diversifying our economy, expanding our export base, and improve trade infrastructure to become competitive not only at regional level, but also at the global level. As a government, we have long recognized the significance of trade and investment. Therefore, under the leadership of the President of Sierra Leone, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada, several regulatory reforms and steps have been undertaken to improve investment climate in Sierra Leone. One of the key outcomes of these reforms has brought us here today. On that note, let me take this opportunity to congratulate the owner and management of SAFO. Congratulations, thank you for the job well done. More importantly, as been said by previous speaker, the establishment of this factory is aligned to the 5 pillars of government, particularly the Feed Sierra Leone program. We must eat, we must get food, we must get nutrition in our body. So I want you to strongly rely on us that we do everything possible as the Ministry of Trade, we work closely with Parliament, closely with the Ministry of Finance, to protect and support this industry so you can grow. Again, having a sardine factory in Sierra Leone is a pivotal step for the industry. It plays a critical role in processing, packaging, and distribution to local and international markets. Some of the key benefits include, firstly, employment and economic development. As we all know, the factory provides employment opportunities for residents, contribute to prosperity and economic growth of Sierra Leone. The factory will also generate income from government through taxes, air rewards, and annual. We strongly look forward to that and also boost the economy. Additionally, food security, we all know sardines are a rich source of protein and essential nutrients, making them an important staple in the diet of many Sierra Leoneans. By processing and packaging sardines in Sierra Leone, this factory sample helps to ensure food security and access to nutritious food for local communities in this country. The export opportunities are humongous, considering the foreign exchange and is distributed to us. So I want you to also take advantage of existing regional agreements you have, particularly on the ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme, as well as the African Continental Free Trade Area. We'll give you all the necessary support, and I want to beg your indulgence to apply for those immediately so you begin to benefit that. But let's make sure we have enough in-country first before we export. I mean, by value addition, these serve as an incentive to all those who are also involved in the production of raw materials in this country. That the only way we can be assured of generating foreign exchange, provide jobs, is by value addition. By processing sardines locally, the factory adds value to raw products, increase its market value, and creates additional income opportunities. This value addition also helps to strengthen the local supply chain and boost competitiveness of Sardinian products in the global market. Environmental sustainability is very critical because we all know if we all know the sardine factory in Sierra Leone can play a role in implementing sustainable fisheries practices and responsible resource management by adhering to strict quality control measures, environmental standards as noted in the WTO Fishery Subsidy Agreement, and can help protect the marine ecosystem and ensure long-term viability of sardine population. Again, with the strategic location, the factory obviously can access abundant sardine population, which are vital source of income and nutrition for many communities. Finally, we are making the right strides as a country towards our economic development, and that has to be achieved through trade and investment. Your Excellency, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, join me again to congratulate the ownership of SAPCO, and that we can always rely on the Ministry of Trade and Industry for their support. I thank you all.
Thank you, Honorable Joanne Cisse. This is a game-changing project. Why game-changing? You know, His Excellency, in his second time in office, has selected 5 game changers, of which job creation is key. And I know Ministry of Fisheries, in collaboration with all our stakeholders, will be able to recruit, to provide job opportunities to our youth and women. Women in fisheries today, yeah? Youth in fisheries today, yeah? Thank you very much. And at this point in time, I would want to call on Honorable Princess Betty Duba, Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. His Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone,
His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Mardelview, honorable members of Parliament, the Managing Director of Sapco Fishing Company and staff of the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, religious leaders present, distinguished guests, members of the Fourth Estate, President of Industrial Fishing Companies, Chairperson, Parliamentary Committee, Fisheries, my dear Deputy Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, I want to take this opportunity to stand on existing protocol. Thank you for having me, and is it still morning or afternoon? Good afternoon. Let me ask for a moment of 1 minute silent prayers for the loss of our beloved sister, mother, grandmother, and friend, the elder sister of our president, Mrs. Agnes Dinjalo Nibiu. Can we take a moment of silence, please? May her soul rest in perfect peace. As you may be aware, and I said proclaim in the People's Manifesto and in the Medium-Term National Development Plan, the fishery sector is key for wealth creation and economic diversification. This sector contributes 12% of our national GDP and employs over 1 million people, about 14% of our national population. Fishing is a predominant economic activity of our people living along the coastline and inland waters of Sierra Leone. Madam Chairperson, His Excellency President Liu, among the key roles of my ministry is the provision of leadership and guidance to promote private sector investment in the fishing sector. Today, I'm happy to see this leadership and guidance role producing a good result of the establishment of a fish canning factory by a Sapco Fishing Company. The importance of this factory cannot be overemphasized, as it will increase the shelf life of our fishing products and increase fish availability, accessibility, and affordability. This will serve as a key driver for our Feed Salon initiative to enhance food and nutrition security for our people. Fish processing plant of Sapco Fishing Company consists of the required standards that will improve our shore-based fish processing infrastructure to improve value addition. The facility will provide employment for youths and women. The provision of over 100 jobs of our women and youths will improve their socio-economic well-being. This is in line with the government's game-changer agenda of youth employment scheme. Madam Chairperson, Your Excellency, fish is an important source of animal protein for the majority of Sierra Leoneans, providing affordable protein for over 80% of our population. Fish processing and trade provides employment, increases income for private businesses, and generates needed revenue for government. The establishment of Sapco Fishing Canning Factory is in line with my ministry's strategic policy to scale up production and industrial processing of fisheries and other marine products, promote food and nutrition security, job creation, and human capital development. This contributes to the delivery of 4 of the big 5 game changers of government's agenda. Let me note, however, that in order to ensure the productive use of Sapco fish canning industry, abundant fish must be available in our waters to catch. We have therefore improved our monitoring and management activities to ensure that we increase fish production to feed our people and create more jobs. This is in line with the Feed Salon Game Changer agenda that was launched by His Excellency President Liu a few months ago. As precautionary measures to ensure that we produce more fish to increase revenue and improve income for our fishing companies, my ministry implements seasonal closure for fishing for 1 month every year. This provides a resting period for our spawning fish stocks and provides protection for our juvenile fish stocks in the rivers. This year, 2024, we will close the fishery waters for industrial trawlers in April, and for the very first time, we're gonna have the local fishermen to also observe low season in May. I know this is gonna be difficult, but we are ready as a ministry, and we have engaged all partners to help us to achieve our goal, because we know that there is so much bad fishing on our waters. We want to rest the waters so that we can increase our fish productivity. So I hope you all will help us to be watchdogs, ensuring that there will be no canoes on our rivers in May. So the whole of May is no time for fishing for our local fishermen. I know this is the very first time. The industry are used to it. They've been observing it for 3 years now. So they will be the big brothers that will help our local fishermen. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll achieve this and we'll continue implementing as the year goes by. We want effective monitoring of our waters during close season to ensure that we increase abundance of our fish stocks. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, the development of the fish processing industry is a major element of our fisheries sectoral development policy. In addition to the provision of incentives to promote private sector investment in the fish processing sector, we have commenced the work of constructing a fish harbour complex. I would like to thank His Excellency President Liu for paving the way for Sierra Leone to obtain a grant from the Chinese government in the tune of $55 million for the construction of fish harbour. This harbour will provide private sector investment opportunities for the construction of additional fish canning industries. Our Managing Director of SAPCO may expand his investments when we have the fish harbour. The fish harbour will also establish cold rooms, factories for fishing nets, and fiberglass fishing boat manufacturing, and other fish processing plants. This will reduce fish spoilage and post-harvest losses. Improving our fish processing, hygiene, and sanitary infrastructure will improve our readiness to be listed among countries for export of our fish to the EU and other international markets. Let me therefore congratulate the Managing Director of SAPCO Fishing Company for his leadership and the steadfast support he has given to this project. This is a game-changing project that will contribute immensely towards improving the fish quality and safety and make your company more competitive for fish trade. Let me also commend and congratulate our partners and everyone that has worked behind the scenes to make this dream of fish canning factory by SAPCO Fishing Company a reality. Madam Chairperson, Your Excellency, my ministry is appealing to the Ministry of Finance for tax incentive considerations allowed by laws for SAPCO Fishing Company and other fishing companies that are engaged in the fishing processing venture. Let me also prevail on my colleague Minister of Energy to continue his work for the constant and uninterrupted supply of electricity that will promote fisheries sector investment. Let me also employ my colleague Minister of Works for his ongoing efforts and to remember the construction of the roads leading to the fish processing investment community. I'm confident that with the support of my boss, His Excellency Julius Maada, and collaborating ministries, we improve the fishing processing investment sector and join Morocco in the Sardine fish trade. Madam Chairperson, colleague minister, kindly join me to extend the deepest appreciation of our government to the Managing Director of SAPCO Fishing Company and staff for their hard work. Please always remember that we are happy with your contributions to support the agenda of the government of our dynamic and hard-working president, to produce food for our people. Thank you for listening, and may God bless us all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Princess Duba, Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources. You know, I'm man united, but we always align ourselves with Liverpool, which says never walk alone. We always work with our partners to ensure that the fishery sector thrives. So, you see, from the minister's speech, it shows clearly that this ministry is working with key stakeholders, the NRA. We generate revenue and they collect it. The fishing and Sabah also have, and other companies have contributed immensely. That's the reason why Ministry of Fisheries has been generating revenue. And this year, we hope we will exceed our targets and even go above it. Let me take this golden opportunity to call the man of the program, His Excellency, retired Dr. Julius Madabio, to give the speech.
Let's sit down, please. Ministers of government, deputy ministers, honorable members of parliament, APC members are there, member of parliament. They don't come. About me, when I make them sit down at the sun, when I put them in, minister then at the sun, I'll be look for them. The managing director and staff of SAPCO Fishing, when are they? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, if we are not glad, me are glad for them at this occasion. Why I say so now, because this is a very important day in our effort to deliver on a flagship pillar of my government's medium-term national development plan, the Feed Salon Initiative. When my government initiated the Feed Salon program, many perceived that it will focus only on rice production, for very obvious reasons, because Boma and Naina will staple food in this country. Not so? If you say, oh, say Feed Salon na rest no more. Saloma in Boma, we won't get problem. Not for make sure they not get and I make our men not get enough. And we for work together, not one man they work for make enough rice deal. But the strategy actually now for make sure say we get enough food, and food not just rice. The strategy is holistic to ensure that Sierra Leoneans have access to diverse food sources through the development of multiple value chains like the one we have today, the SAPCO Fishing, where then they can begin manufacture sardines. From where we grab at this country now, we just buy sardine. We dey sell money to other people there. When we can able to make money inside this country. So this itself is a game changer. In this vein, one of the priorities of the Fish Salon agenda is to increase the production of locally sourced protein and other nutrient-dense foods like fish and livestock. So what we'll talk about this Fish Salon. Now then kind here, one for make everything where we cook, where we eat, we get them plentiful. Rest for the plenty, palmite for the plenty, fish for the plenty, meat for the plenty. That will make una stop for the put them in Maggi there, plenty Maggi. When I so salt. That woman they say we don't have to cook now. The way see them put 1, 2 bonga, they put enough Maggi there. Then they make you get hypertension. For me, the launch of this Sapco Fishing Company, which will focus on the manufacturing and sale of sardines, is a critical step towards that objective. You don't say, where would they eat sardine? Morocco. I want for challenge Sapco now, and we are all, for make Salon very soon overtake Morocco for be the largest producer. We are the first in West Africa and also where we for increase with market share. And that reminds me about what the Honorable Bede said. This Sapco, then I invest and don't invest. The success, it depends on us. It depends on we government. And me, the team up and assure them, before every one of us say, everything where they want to do for make sure say, Sapco go before. We, government, will support them. And we not self. Whether it says company they succeed, you can get your bad habit. We get plenty bad habit there in this country. For take things we not to we own, we just feel say, that man the day, that party get plenty money. We they take sardine every day with the car and go home. With the tip and the tin there. That one day na the poor company. Anything we plenty, anytime we pull one day, it they reduce. So the success, then don't put the money inside. But for me this succeed, now wuna. They get what they call organizational culture. We now for this see this as a family. We now where they work now. This now a family. We now for make sure it succeed. We now for protect them. Pass away they protect themselves. They not forget security there for the watch now. Make we get that attitude. Say this now we now own. If it get enough profit, it expand. The more of we sister them, we pikin them, they go come. Nigeria and around the country. Then they go employ them. But if we not begin to the normal way till they begin go, then they begin cut down on labor. So at the beginning, the success of this, it depends on so many things there. Then self get another part for play. For fight for a big share of the market as quickly as possible, not only in Sierra Leone, but out of Sierra Leone and the whole of West Africa. And we get a regional and sub-regional framework already where the Minister of Trade talk about, so that they go lash on to that. This company don't come at the right time and for contribute to the food and nutrition security under the Fish Salon program. So where they say everybody they do your own. When we say food security, they don't take one portion. They don't make them. And that make a proud for dinner, and that make them tell they say, no, not open that place you are for the day. are also aware of how hard they don't fight for reach here today. Today we're here for celebrate, but for make this happen, they don't fight for the past 6-7 years. What a small fight that they talk about too. That make us glad to see Honorable Radoyoki, where be the representative at that time. I know say if you don't bring them business to me attention, and they don't say I go can here, Mr. Seb, because it was very confusing what did they happen here. But I think this is not the appropriate time for say thank you to the proprietor, to the management, and to now all. We don't make sure say we able to gather here today as proud citizens of this country for say we do open with first Sardine manufacturing facility. We will say now, where I go inside, I go say no, now that made is Sierra Sardine, now I want it. We don't for the eat other people there. And the minister ain't get for help with for make sure say na sabak Sardine no more we go see in this country. But then they their own business, you don't know how they perform that one day. We get for make sure say this one survive and it thrive and it succeed. When I get a role for play, you get a role for play, me get my own role for play. And no one make una falter. They say we lazy, we this, that, and salon, but I want we una don't come together. When I consider ourselves as family, the one the more way they buy from SAPCO, the one the way they work for SAPCO. We make sure say the company succeed. The more money you get, now the more they increase your salary. If we not make money, and when you can't work, no can't team up, you hold your hip. If you hip the heart, go to hospital. Every minute wait team up, so now money they waste. Every time we didn't work, now for produce. If na your shift na 12 hours, make sure say you work. I'm also proud and grateful to the Ministry of Fishery and Marine Resources for creating the enabling environment for the establishment of this company in our beloved country. It is a good sign that our efforts to attract foreign direct investment are yielding results. We want to further build on the success stories to attract even more private sector participation to drive development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the opportunities are indeed endless for private sector, especially in the marine sector. Sierra Leone is a country blessed with significant natural resources. I'm not talking about diamond. I'm not talking about gold. I'm not talking about iron ore or rutile. Here, I'm talking about the fact that we have several major rivers flowing from the north, northwest, northeast, down to the south and southeast of the country. All of these rivers empty into the Atlantic Ocean that provides diverse and rich marine life for over 402 kilometers of coastline. So, Solomon, what should we talk about natural resources? Now, diamond and gold we begin to talk about. We got plenty of other things there. Country the day, water no day. Country the day, rain no day. Rain no they come, 2-3 years, you know they come. We are lucky and we will take advantage. We will stop being lazy. Use your mind, use your body, and you'll be able to make them alive. The proper management of our marine resources to realize its full potential is of keen interest to my government as captured in our Feed Salon initiative within our medium-term national development plan. The fisheries sector contributes about 12% to our country's GDP and employs over 1 million. Fishery alone, they employ over 1 million men and women, especially the young people. It could surprise you for note say, we, in Salon, now we consume the highest number of fish per person, past all the countries in West Africa. To be exact, 22.6 kg of fish per year, per person. Now that kind of fish they will eat per person. And the average for West Africa, now 11.2 kg. So that means say, who they eat fish in this country? Because we not get plenty meat. So we they eat fish, all kind of fish we they eat. Fish, in fact, is the largest source of animal protein for the majority of Sierra Leoneans, providing about 80% of total animal protein consumption. So if we take fish business make serious, because we own protein intake, they come more from fish. not from the other. That means say, we dey into farming, we will also think about the other livestock then, so that we will be able to balance and small. Fishing is therefore not new in Sierra Leone, but the value addition in the form of processing of our sardines, mackerels into canned food also has the added benefit of creating jobs in the immediate time. We don't eat fish plenty time. The only way will be the package, now we dry, we take rope with time, medium, now the package down, they will be get. Not so. Now, thanks to SAPCO, we put inside decent something we go maintain them for long, and then time the day we end not the meat in the house. If you take one sardine, and I sure say they go make some. The one that we get hot pepper, get fine taste. If you get your bomb no more, you steam and you put small panna. Good to go, not so? The one that we don't get well fit. The one that we don't have keep balance up and then a house. Now for go sap no more, get one sardine. The rest now you can get somebody for boiling for you. Just on the sardine, you go left the woman, if they make a lala, then you don't go. You know so? Anyway, but I know a woman them. SAPCO, not to that they work for. In line with my government's job creation strategy that seeks to create 500,000 jobs by 2028, I want to encourage SAPCO to prioritize the employment of women and youth, which has already been alluded to, and I can see a lot of that, more of women and youth. Now, what are we the fed for? When we can talk, say we don't want halala. If halala, when I say this man, they can't put money in there. Nobody knows put money in a fire. Nobody knows to do that. Even the billionaire, they know to do that. And he not a billionaire. Then they go to a bank, then take money, they get for pay interest. We get for keep we country safe and peaceful. When we get a politician, we able win by ballot, then they come, then they instigate you now, they come out, they set fire, they do this. It's not good for this country. Because you need that one day. When in partner they see that day they happen, then they say then they withdraw. When you come up, when I not get work. Government, now small number will they take. Small. Now when they talk about private, this man, not the government get money, we na policy environment to create and give and support. Now make it don't do this. So maybe this is an opportune time because we alone, we're not done with politics. Politics not for dinner. Fish not get color. Hungry not get color. Where APC angry, he hungry, he hungry too. Where SPP hungry, he angry too. So we for make sure say, when time come for vote, go vote for who they vote for. Whether they don't, forget about that one day. Can you work in place? Say, they make SAPCO the best company. Where I say it will be the best company in West Africa, not to other person get for Duamo. Now, Wuna. For make sure say all the standards are met. So anytime when they come for kind in terms of compliance, not say, oh, they say, this say, I don't try when I put this in my head. No. Then one day when they make them, where would they come buy them? Now so they make them, and at the condition they now one day. I want to further implore the ministry and the management of SAPCO company to challenge themselves to explore opportunities to export in the region and beyond. Perhaps we can even draw lessons from Morocco, which was the biggest producer, and become the leading producer, which I've said already. My government stands ready to support the intervention that can increase our export base to address our balance of trade. We, government, before I don't tell the trade minister, do everything possible for make sure say SAPCO, where they don't reach Naya, they survive and succeed. Now we now for do that, and where they work there. Additionally, I call on Sierra Leonean operators in the fishery sector and prospective investors to support efforts to ensure that we can protect our marine resources by employing sustainable practices to safeguard livelihood for millions of Sierra Leoneans. The sector, which I've been forgetting for telling now, in fact, Namina be the first Minister of Marine Resources. Namin opened that ministry there. Because I be a small department under the Ministry of Agriculture. But it is, you know, say, Mina Shibraman, MND they will not vex so. I see ABC that they tell SFPP. They say, when I say when I'm in the party there, and they, I'm not to mend the man, na shabro that one day. I say, yes, when I shabro. But me na salon man. I dey talk Timini, I dey talk Limba. That time for another day we go talk am. So now we for make sure say we get enough fish all the time. Where they regulate in terms of the net in size. If we can't create all of them, we will get them that year day, or 2 or 3 years. But the next year we not get. Water again, not so. Not so. It's important that now you want for give money to it, man. But we they produce we own cooking oil now. And the same one the way they use that, the byproduct, they don't promise me say by the end of this year, any kind of soap we want for wash clothes and do everything, we they produce in this country here. So time they come, pass you so tell you know up to you want wash with man soap, you go buy and day. But any kind of soap we want for wash clothes then, for clean toilet and everything, we will get them all now. And now we they produce them. Now we don't start to produce your own sardine. So gradually, what we call food sovereignty. Where if Team Tranga, I like now for 6 months, we can able to inside and we able to survive. The other part, Nina the bomber. Bomber. We don't say with the producer. We don't go face Chinese man them. Now we say the produce we own. The other time we say we go make sure say all picking the way born at this country go school. So man say na lie, na politics. But me dey in politics, but me not a politician. Because we to make a canaya now for change the lives of Sierra Leoneans. It just be say salon with too political in everything what they do. We go na bury host, then they drag with it, they say this na APC they body. Why we not they can't they? Anything what they do, we they bring politics panel. This not a politics. We get for measure say we get full sovereignty. April can't just know when you talk about independence. We independent, but where fed na Ukraine, rest no they can. If they say rest na Kobuko rest. You know the team say midnight now what na in the commodity. Now we produce we own rice. We get from Port Locote go na Cambia, Toma Boom and Tonkolidi. We get big fields there. So that rest day we must produce them. Because a lot of people will talk about feed salon and rest no more. But today we can't see another part. When that make I can't stop saying thank you to Sapco Fishing Company. And when I say thank you, I say thank you to Una and challenge Una for make sure so the next level the management will tell me say yes, me staff them productivity. What do they mean by productivity? They can work, the effect. Not just for me name the panelists, they say, oh now when they under, now when they do this so. No, you effective. We want to be the leading sardine producer, not only for West Africa, but the whole of Africa. So the challenge is yours in as much as it is for the management. On that, I want to now, I feel honored and privileged and very happy for launch the Sapco Fishing Company's operation in Sierra Leone, and they left the company now in our hand, so that next time they come, now will give me good testimonies. Thank you.
What is it? What's on? Young people,
That's bad.
not that exactly sorry how the sardine industry they
Why should we